Do you hear the cranes speaking down here? Well, there's 3 down there, but I'm wondering if there's more. So we're here today near Eckerd, Colorado, which is a little town. We're sort of near Delta, Colorado, and we're celebrating the cranes, Sandhill cranes, migrating north. We really like Sandhill cranes because they're big, they're noisy, they are a kind of bird that evolved a long time ago. They're an ancient order of birds. This spot is called Fruitgrowers Reservoir. What they really like is a wetland where they can get some food and spend the night safely and keep on migrating.
I'm going to talk to you tonight about some of the work that we've done looking at sandhill cranes here in western Colorado and around the Delta area.
Evan's a good guy. He's given us several talks about different topics. He's the biologist in Montrez for Parks and Wildlife.
We were very interested in learning a little bit more about these cranes in Delta and the migration pattern.
Yeah, that's where I saw some land.
Where do they come from? Where are they going? How many will we see today? What time will they start flying today? I usually don't know the answer to that. So I'll tell you about the sandhill cranes themselves. These cranes spend the winter down in New Mexico, and then they fly up into Colorado, probably at the San Luis Valley, and then they fly to here, and then when they're ready, they'll fly up high and go over the Grand Mesa and keep going up into Utah and then up into Idaho and maybe Montana. There are a lot of good photographers around this part of Colorado. So this is a place they've been using for years and years in their spring migration going north. They're a big bird. They're at least 4 feet tall. They usually like warm weather, which makes thermals, makes it easier for them to fly, and then a tailwind that'll carry them north without much effort. They like to spend each night standing in water. So if they can stand at the edge of this lake, they're safe from predators, maybe like coyotes that might try to sneak up on them.
Everybody's always wondered, so why did cranes, decide to winter in Delta? There has been changes in their distribution. It's interesting to learn that their patterns aren't necessarily very consistent from year to year, and they can vary where they winter and where they summer. A decade or more ago, started around 2005 to 2010, a fairly significant portion of cranes staying in the Delta area and wintering there. A lot of them show up in November and they don't leave until March. Peak numbers in December or January are from 3,000 to 7,000 cranes. The other kind of detail that I'd like to point out about cranes in general is that, again, they're dependent on wetlands and water, which is potential for climate change, something that might becoming less and less on the landscape.
Let's see. I've been bird watching for 50 years. One day something just clicked and I just really got interested in it, and I've traveled all around the US looking at birds. Other places you can go are in San Luis Valley of Colorado and over in Nebraska to see even more cranes, but we're proud of the ones that come here.